whole discourse going on when it comes to the Ariel mermaid thing. So I want to give you guys my honest opinion on this, my own take on this, to be quite fair, because I feel like I might be the only one with the most correct, accurate take out of everyone on the internet. You might have a problem with this, but honestly, because it is my take, your take is wrong. So let's just get into it. First of all, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Racist people don't like us in any form of media, especially fantasy. I've noticed that it used to always be fantasy where they lose their fucking shit. If we exist in their fucking realm, which is their realm of escapism, they hate us for it. they can see a dragon, a leash, a goblin, a zombie, and they be cool with it. But me stepping into this scene, oh my god, you've ruined my emotion. So all these people can go fucking jump off a bridge. We know that these people don't like us, so it's already clear, so we can just move them aside. Now let's talk about the people who are like me, and people of different skin tone, different history, different background, who want accuracy in their media. And I can kind of agree. If I grew up watching someone like Naruto and then they're telling me they're making a live action movie of Naruto, first of all, I'm not watching that shit. I am not watching that shit. But for those who do want to watch it, they want their favorite character that they grew up watching being accurately represented. That is a fair argument. You can't be mad at people for having that type of argument. I, for one, have a different perspective, being that I am of African descent. I want my character, if they are black, to be original. And I say this because I, as an African, have a long history of just a long fucking history of mythology, culture, everything that we can pull from to create original characters. And by blackwashing characters, you are literally telling the whole world our people are not worth putting in the effort to create something new. You are conforming to the confirmation. That made sense, so don't even question it. That we are not marketable. That's what you're saying. But we are marketable if we take the place of a white character. And I will never be for blackwashing. You can say whatever you want. It has never made sense. This concept of trying to be diverse and trying to have inclusion should be done more honorably and more dignified. Because I feel like, as someone who's of African descent, every time they show me a blackwashed character, it's a slap in the face of my fucking well-being. It's a slap in the face of my existence, because it's like, it's patronizing. That's how I feel. I feel patronized. I feel insulted. I feel disrespected when I see that shit. But that's just me, and that's just how most people who are like me, how they feel. There's a lot of, like for example, right? If for someone tells me that, yo, we're gonna be seeing the Uncharted movie, which we did see. And Uncharted was, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I just don't understand why Hollywood is really hung up on trying to just blackwash as much characters as they possibly can instead of just creating something new. Whatever. Now, it is very difficult now. This is why the whole blackwashing thing is winning so much. It is very difficult to go against it when you see young, small children being ecstatic about finally seeing their favorite character that they grew up watching look like them. TikTok, whoa, there were so many videos of so many young black girls being excited from age 0 to age 12 to age 16 and being like, oh my god, she's black. And I'm like, come on, bro. Really? Really? You're excited for that? But yeah, it's hard to dispute it, because if you do, you end up looking like a villain. You end up looking like an actual fucking villain, because it's like, you don't want them to be happy. How dare you speak up on this? How dare you tell them not to be happy that they can finally see themselves on the TV like this? Meanwhile, the white writers or whoever it is that decided to do this decision is patting themselves on the back and be like, yeah, I did it. I fought against the racism. I fought against the patriarchy. I fought against white supremacy by putting this black by putting this black girl as the main lead of a white, red-haired mermaid, whatever. Look, this is all a trend at the end of the day, and it won't last long. Eventually, people are gonna get fed up with this, and this is why I fear this whole blackwashing thing. Because right now, most people who tend to complain are usually fans of whatever it is that we're talking about. Like people who grew up with Ariel, people who grew up with maybe some other white characters, and now they're seeing that character being blackwashed or maybe Asian washed in the near future, or Indian washed or whatever. And then you'll have the racists, which we'll see, as you guys know, they'll creep in among the groups of actual fans, and they'll be like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. Yeah, and by the way, while we're at it, bro, let's take out other black people from other medias, even if they're not even blackwash. Get rid of them, bro. We don't want them. We want our fantasies to be pure, untainted, untainted, bro. Listen to me, bro. I'm a stranger on the internet, so you guys don't know who I am. But I'm telling you this: blackwashing does not benefit black people in the slightest bit. It is patronizing. I say it again. It is patronizing. It is demeaning. It is insulting. And I, till this day, cannot understand why my people. Well, a lot of my people do understand this, but there's a lot more of my people who don't, and they support this. And the people who do the blackwashing use that group of black people or that group of whites and Asians who support this. And they use this moral, emotional argument that it doesn't matter, this white character can be played by any of the race because it doesn't affect the story. But it's like, it's not even about that, bro. Even if, for example, you could say Peter Parker. Let's say Peter Parker, right? He's a white guy, right? And you can say anybody can be Peter Parker, right? No. Because think about it this way, man. Think about it this way. If Peter Parker was black and the world knew he was black, they would shoot him up. But that's just my opinion on it. I'm not for blackwashing. I'm not for any of this racist shit. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to watch it, let it go. And if you do want to watch it, be happy about it, I guess. But yeah, that's my opinion on it.